Ever since Dell launched their ultra-sharp 4K webcam a few weeks ago, I've been on the lookout for some better alternatives if there are any. Like I wasn't so sure that this 4K camera could live up to its hype. But I found that after looking around, yeah, this indeed is the industry-leading standard in webcams as of now. No other 4K camera in the market seems to match the contrast and the HDR quality that this thing offers. And not to mention all the cool software tricks that it has, like the AI reframing. There are a few downsides though. Early adapters of this camera have reported that it gets a little hot after using it for a while. And while that isn't ideal, I wasn't really surprised to hear that because 4K is a lot of resolution to be handled for an image sensor. And besides, the camera sensor has top-notch dynamic range and great low-light performance, even better than industry standards like the Logitech Brio. The second downside to this would be that it doesn't have a microphone of its own, whereas something like the Logitech Brio or anything else has stereo microphones that suppress noise and everything. And while I agree that for $200 it should have a basic microphone, it's not really that big of a deal because most of us use earphones for video calls anyways. And I don't care how good your webcam's microphones are, a microphone from an earphone that's close to your mouth will always pick up your voice much better than anything else. So I guess Dell didn't even bother building a mediocre microphone. They included other sensors instead, like a proximity sensor that wakes up the system as soon as a user walks nearby. And I'm also a fan of this cylindrical design. Clearly a lot of thought has gone into this, making sure that it can either clamp on your monitor or even go on top of a tripod. So even though this is an expensive webcam without a microphone that has some heating issues, the dynamic range and the software features are the absolute best you can get. But if you're looking for something that's a bit more affordable, Logitech's new C920 is a HD webcam that's a lot more accessible. It has a pretty buggy software, so that's something to keep in mind, but it works great for most use cases. Anyways, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments and I'll see you there. Cheers!